আলাইকুম। এই যে দেখেন, এই যে গার্ডেনে সূর্যমুখী সানফ্লাওয়ার ফুলটা ফুটলো মাশাল্লাহ। এখানে একটা পিচ্চি গাছে একটা পুষছে পিঙ্ক গোলাপ মাশাল্লাহ। তো একটু সকাল সকাল বাইরে যাচ্ছি, আপনাদেরকে জাস্ট দেখাই দিলাম ফুলগুলো। সকালে একটু কাজ আছে, একটু বাইরে যাব। একবার সকালবেলার ভোরের হাওয়া এত মিষ্টি মাশাল্লাহ। তো যাই হোক, আগে দেখিয়েছিলাম যে দোয়া করার জন্য, দেখিয়েছি, এখন বাইরে যাব। চলেন আপনাদেরকে সাথে নিয়ে যাই।
Spain as well. Arriving here alongside the manager Arne Slot, the captain Virgil van Dijk was carrying a formal tribute, flowers in the shape of. Hamas says it's responded positively to the latest proposal.
No, don't pour it.
Take part and organise with funding.
Can you please play for me?
They're going to be 10 o'clock. It's going to take like 2.5 hours journey by coach.
Then how will they do training?
Training, they're going to come like by 2:30 and they can do the training. We can do stops. You see how maybe
Yes, it is, Mama. Yeah.
you normally the midfielder, defender.
Papa!
Yeah, you play in the position of defender. So far I have seen you. Or midfielder.
I was a defender. I was
Midfielder.
wait. I was left.
Right. I think right, yeah.
Papa, from here, yeah. How many minutes now?
5 minutes, 10 minutes, 6 minutes. Please.
শর্ট করো না, ছেড়ে দাও পু, পাপাকে ছেড়ে দাও।
Yeah, I can drink the coffee since you have time.
Rescuers in Texas are trying to find more than 20 girls. Silver has taken place in the town of Gondomar in Portugal. 2 men were killed in a car crash in the early hours of Thursday morning. From northern Portugal, here's Guy Hedgecoe.
This was an emotional farewell for Diogo Jota, who was loved and admired across Portugal. The funeral of the 2 brothers took place in their hometown of Gondomar. Team's coach, Arne Slot, also attended. Outside in the heat, several hundred people had gathered, many wearing replicas of Jota's shirt. They were able to...
Joe Herron Jr. is the mayor of Kerrville.
We will rescue those in peril. And also ask, please pray for our community. This is a hard day. There will be hard days.
Nearly 26 feet in under an hour. At least 24 people were killed as roads, vehicles and houses were washed away. The state of emergency pledged federal aid to the relief efforts.
Reports from Gaza say
were killed in Israeli airstrikes across the Palestinian territory. As those
Rachel Reeves has refused to rule out raising taxes after the government was forced to water down its changes to the welfare system. Ministers reversed some benefits cuts after a rebellion by Labour MPs.
Some expensive U-turns mean she's having to redraw her plans. More borrowing could spook the markets. Spending cuts could cause another backbench revolt. One other option would be tax rises. In an interview with The Guardian newspaper, Rachel Reeves refused to rule that out. The Prime Minister has repeated a promise to protect working people from tax rises. No increase in income tax, national insurance or VAT. But speaking to the week in Westminster, he was
investigating a gangland feud across eastern and western Scotland have made 2 further arrests, taking the total to 52. The 49-year-old man was arrested in South Lanarkshire in connection with the attempted murder of a businessman in Edinburgh, as the abuse of alcohol is always inappropriate. The Culture Secretary Lisa Nandy has questioned why no one at the BBC has been fired over a documentary about Gaza, which centred on the son of a Hamas official. The BBC spokesperson said the findings of a review into the incident predictions of a recent earthquake appear to coincide with a prophecy made in a popular manga comic. Any tour in club with today's sport.
A4, where that second test match between England and India has been a pretty one-sided affair so far. Is that the way that it remains? Ellen Oldroyd reports live. European Championship crown. It's not the easiest of opening games.
বাইরে থেকে চলে আসছি এখন হচ্ছে বাসায় ঢুকবো, রান্না করব, খাবো। ভালো থাকবেন, সুন্দর থাকবেন, সুস্থ থাকবেন। আসসালামু আলাইকুম সবাইকে।